Hello everyone, I'm Kari. Today I would like to introduce the artist of the painting and the story behind it. The artist, Zhang Jinshen, has the character's name is Yan Han, and this is a famous Chinese painter from Xuan, Zhejiang province. He received his Master of Fine Art from St. John University in New York and has taught at the Faculty of Fine Art, Pushing University in Taiwan. He moved to Canada in 1992 and is currently the chairman of the Canadian Chinese Culture Development of Arts Association and the chairman of the CDCA Trade and Culture North America Association. Zhang Jinshen was taught the painting by his mother from an early age, and he's the disciple of the several model masters in the field of the landscape, flower and bird painting, ink painting, and water painting, sculpture. He has been taught or learned the technique of the masters Zhang Dachen, Huang Junbei,傅狷夫, and邵幼轩, among others. To this day, the pianist painting with the larger brushstrokes express not only wind, sun, rain, frost, and dew, but also joy, anger, sadness, and happiness. They are so charming and moving that they are also called Zhang Pian. And I have given him the Japanese name is the牡丹頑固ジジイ. Next, I would like to talk about the title of this painting. Luoyang has a history being a city of flower and gardening. Wangjian, a part of the Tang Dynasty, wrote the flowering tree of Shanyang do not flow in autumn, and the water of the road for endless through the palace, and the Li Cafe, a writer of the Song Dynasty, also present. The world famous garden are imported to the Luoyang. This shows that the Luoyang is a city where garden the rule of the world, and the hundreds of the flowers compete for beauty. Among the hundreds of flowers in Luoyang, the most spectacular in the peonies. Every year is early summer. Peonies bloom in all the gardens in the city of the Luoyang, making Luoyang very charming with their rich and gorgeous flowers and the delicate colors. Because the peonies in Luoyang are abundant and colorful, they are loved by the people of Luoyang and have become a city flower of Luoyang. However, there is an interesting legend about the relationship between the peonies of the city of Luoyang. After ascending to the throne, Wu Zhishen, the female emperor of the Tang Dynasty, opened up the scepter of the learning and the purify of the official world. In addition, when she had no power, she also liked to go to the mountains to enjoy the spring flowers. One year, around the time of the 12th lunar month, Wu Zhishen suddenly wanted to go to the palace gardens. She called the palace staff and asked them to prepare for the trip the next day. The emperor's decree was the visit of the upper god tomorrow, and immediately report the spring. The flowers should not bloom and dawn, but all night long. The other were speechless, and they did not dare disobey the pure decree. They had to follow the Zhishen orders and take the imperial decree to the altar of the flower garden read it out. When the flower garden heard Wu Zhishen imperial decree, he did not want the flower to bloom in the cold winter months. But Wu Zhishen was a majesty so great in that time that the god did not want to dare to disobey, so he ordered the flower to bloom overnight. However, when the flower berries follow the order, Only the peony fairy was surprised to see that Wushanwa thinking that this is too arrogant, and he undergo the order. The next day, when Wu Zhixin led his courtiers and on the tour of the gardens, the wind blew all the flowers in the bloom, and she realized that she had overpowered the god of the heaven. She was very happy to see that. When she noticed that the peony garden was there, without a single flower in the bloom, she was furious, and ordered that the peonies be immediately removed from the royal garden and moved to Luoyang. The peony fairy, who had been banished to Luoyang, bloomed normally and even produced plump, colorful flowers, delighted the people of Luoyang. When Zhixin heard that, he is so angry that she set people to Luoyang to burn the peony. The peony was strong, that it was not burned to death, but its roots turned black, and its flowers bloomed very more brilliantly. And the local called the peony burned peony, and they grew to love it even more. So she planted it in their home as gardens. Since then, the peony has become the most famous peony in the world, and finally became the flower of the Luoyang.
Of course, the story of the Empress Wu banished the peonies is just a kind of the urban legend. However, even if it moved from Chang'an to Luoyang, it cannot be said that it was depreciated.